This is Epic Book Recaps, a podcast that offers complimentary audio summaries of influential nonfiction books, making learning a smarter experience. Swipe to Unlock by Parth Detroja, Aditya Agashe, Neel Mehta. Have you ever stopped to think about how the information on your smartphone appears? Consider the journey of a photo of penguins at a polar station appearing alongside a video from the sunny beaches of Malaysia. A century ago, such technology would have seemed inconceivable, yet today it plays a crucial role in our everyday lives and wields immense power. In 2008, Wall Street trader Daniel Spivey made headlines by investing $300 million in internet infrastructure. His motivation? Information on the internet travels along designated routes known as tracer routes. This data moves between high-capacity servers located in various places before reaching your device. Although this process is quite efficient, Spivey sought an even greater edge. In an unconventional move, he drilled through a mountain to lay fiber optic cables that could transmit data at 2/3 the speed of light. This strategic investment allowed him to gain a crucial advantage, enabling him to react milliseconds faster than his competitors on the stock market. This bold decision had a transformative impact on the financial markets in both Chicago and New York. If you're interested in leveraging technology to gain a competitive edge, keep reading. Imagine telling someone that they have a unicorn at home. This is akin to what you could say to any smartphone user today. Despite their astonishing capabilities, modern smartphones pale in comparison to the revolutionary changes that took place in the 2000s. Let's delve into the remarkable developments from that era. In 2009, BlackBerry, the pioneer of the first smartphone, commanded a 20% share of the market. However, by 2012, it had almost completely disappeared from the landscape, largely due to the emergence of touchscreens, intuitive designs, and a plethora of features offered by rival brands. BlackBerry made attempts to pivot towards consumer preferences, but these efforts fell short. Its declining popularity discouraged app developers from creating content for the platform, even with a $10,000 incentive. Ultimately, a smartphone devoid of apps was not appealing to consumers. The current state of affairs does not dictate your future potential. One of the critical challenges BlackBerry faced was its inability to utilize applications from other operating systems. The disparity in app development between iOS and Android is significant, even if their interfaces may look similar. An application designed for Android won't function on an iPhone, and vice versa, necessitating separate app stores for each platform. As the user base for both Android and iOS surged, BlackBerry struggled to close the gap. Presently, Android commands approximately 70% of the market share, while iOS holds about 28%. What distinguishes these two systems? Android, developed by Google, is an open-source operating system available for smartphone manufacturers. This accessibility allows consumers to choose from a wide variety of Android devices or even customize their own. However, this flexibility also makes the system more susceptible to malware and often results in the presence of numerous low-quality applications. On the other hand, iOS, created by Apple, offers a more secure environment thanks to its tightly controlled ecosystem and integrated product line. While this approach enhances security, it can restrict user freedom, and Apple devices typically come with a higher price tag compared to their Android counterparts. This landscape mirrors that of Windows and Mac operating systems found on many computers. If you haven't yet discovered the ideal operating system for your needs, don't lose hope. Companies are consistently innovating and refining their offerings to remain competitive in the market. Have you ever wondered how adorable cat videos appear in your newsfeed, or why music streaming platforms suggest bands that align with your tastes? There's no mystical entity behind your device making these selections. It's all driven by algorithms, sophisticated mathematical models that process extensive data to curate content tailored to your preferences. Curating an environment filled with things you love can motivate you to enhance your surroundings further. Take Spotify, for instance, as a prime example of algorithmic functionality. Each week, Spotify curates personalized music playlists for its users, facilitating connections between artists and listeners globally. The platform analyzes your listening habits, including how quickly you skip songs, to tailor its recommendations. It employs one of two strategies for song selection. In one approach, Spotify identifies new tracks that are similar to those you've already enjoyed. In another, it draws suggestions from a collective list curated by users who share similar musical preferences. Other popular platforms using similar algorithms include Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, X, previously known as Twitter. You can envision yourself at the center of an intricate web, linked by shared interest to numerous other networks. However, it's important to note that you don't need to be a coding expert to grasp how modern technology operates. Now let's consider Google, the titan of the internet and a pioneer in algorithm development. When you search online, you receive the most relevant results from an overwhelming pool of options. But how does Google streamline this process without analyzing every single web page on the internet? Google begins by creating an index of all available web pages, a daunting task given that there are approximately 30 trillion pages. When you input a search term, Google sifts through its index to find pages with the highest rankings, determined by factors such as traffic, source citations, quality, and keyword relevance. This remarkable capability has led to the emergence of an entire industry around search engine optimization, SEO, which assists brands in navigating the nuances of Google's algorithms to enhance their visibility. Throughout history, humanity has generated an astonishing volume of data, from the architectural feats of ancient Egyptian pyramids to the advanced technologies of modern satellites. This data serves as the foundation for every industry, and its accumulation is accelerating at an unprecedented rate. Remarkably, in just 2 days, we produce as much data as was created by all of civilization from its inception until the year 2003. This deluge of information represents a significant financial opportunity for corporations that specialize in its analysis. In a noteworthy incident in 2012, a father from Minnesota confronted the retail giant Target over a marketing brochure aimed at expectant mothers that had been sent to his home. He believed this unsolicited advertising was inappropriate and encouraged his daughter to mature too quickly. However, when a Target manager reached out to him a few days later, the father found himself apologizing. It turned out his daughter was indeed pregnant, a fact that Target had deduced through her recent purchases. Your personal data is an incredibly valuable commodity. It's essential to understand its worth. The impressive accuracy of Target's predictions was not a matter of luck, but stemmed from meticulous data analysis. The company had discerned specific purchasing trends associated with pregnant women, such as their preference for unscented lotions during the second trimester. Once these women had given birth, Target verified its assumptions. By cross-referencing these patterns with the buying habits of other women, the company was able to predict future pregnancies with a remarkable 87% accuracy, as was the case with the Minnesota father. Consequently, Target discreetly included relevant product brochures in its marketing efforts for expectant mothers, leading to unprecedented revenue growth. So how does big data function? Consider the task of counting the population of a city. While it's possible to do it manually, that would be time-consuming and inefficient. Instead, you could assemble a team where each member counts a specific neighborhood. In a similar vein, multiple computers work concurrently to process data rather than relying on a single supercomputer, resulting in quicker calculations. Although this might sound straightforward, there are many complexities involved that require the expertise of data science professionals. If you're curious about the outcomes of sophisticated data analysis, look no further than Amazon. The company has utilized such analysis to craft a successful sales strategy. It reduces prices on popular items, creating the perception that customers are getting the best deals. Conversely, lesser-known products may be priced higher than in other stores, but consumers often remain unaware of these discrepancies. Prepare yourself for an exploration into the depths of the Internet, beginning with the deep web. This hidden layer of the Internet houses countless pieces of information that traditional search engines cannot access, including personal documents, deleted social media posts, and sensitive medical records. Estimates suggest that the deep web is approximately 500 times larger than the visible web we typically navigate. As you venture deeper, you may encounter the dark web, a more enigmatic domain rife with potential hazards for the unwary explorer. Notably, in 2013, the U.S. government took action against a notorious online marketplace named Silk Road. Contrary to its name, it did not trade in textiles, but rather facilitated the sale of various illegal goods, including drugs, weapons, and even contract killings. Over its 2 years of operation, Silk Road generated over $1 billion in illegal transactions, and its closure led to the swift emergence of alternative platforms. The operators of such illicit websites often evade law enforcement by utilizing the dark web, the most concealed segment of the Internet. Accessing this layer requires specialized software designed to obscure user information. The most commonly used tool for this purpose is the Tor browser, which encrypts user data and routes it through a network of randomly connected computers, enhancing anonymity. It is crucial to recognize that technology itself is neutral. Its morality is determined by how individuals choose to use it. While connected to the dark web, simply searching for illegal substances like hallucinogenic mushrooms won't suffice. Users must already know the specific websites where such items are sold, as the links are often obscure and challenging to recall. Additionally, purchasing goods on the dark web typically requires a cryptocurrency wallet, as conventional bank cards are seldom accepted due to the emphasis on anonymity. Despite its notorious reputation, the dark web has legitimate applications as well. For instance, in 2014, Facebook utilized this technology to ensure access for users in countries with stringent internet censorship, such as China. Journalists have also adopted Tor for secure communication and to gather crucial information from sources without government oversight. Although Bitcoin is frequently associated with dark web transactions, it is a completely legal form of currency. The future elicits a spectrum of emotions. Some individuals eagerly anticipate it, while others approach it with trepidation. This duality is reflected in the realm of science fiction films, which present a variety of imaginative scenarios each year, from idyllic utopias to dystopian landscapes shaped by technological upheaval. As advancements unfold, these speculative visions increasingly blur the lines between fiction and reality. Understanding the trajectory of our world requires more than just a grasp of historical and current events. As artificial intelligence continues to evolve rapidly, concerns regarding its influence on the workforce intensify. Automation has already begun to significantly replace human labor in manufacturing environments, with robots capable of executing a wide array of tasks. The sight of self-driving vehicles navigating city streets without human intervention underscores this shift. Additionally, automated systems in factories have led to the displacement of traditional craftsmen, while coffee machines are stepping in to serve customers in cafes. The threat posed by automation extends beyond low-wage positions. Even skilled professions are not immune. The artistic community is currently grappling with the ethical implications of using AI to generate artwork. The datasets employed for training these AI systems often include works from creators who have not consented to their use. Thus, while it is evident that automation is displacing some jobs, it is also generating new opportunities. Your unique combination of skills and personal experiences is what sets you apart in the job market. Between 1970 and 2010, the number of bank tellers in the United States rose from 300,000 to 600,000, largely due to the advent of ATMs. Initially, the introduction of these machines led to significant job losses. However, they ultimately allowed banks to operate more efficiently, enabling the establishment of additional branches and creating new employment opportunities. In contemporary manufacturing, the trend is toward hiring fewer production workers while increasing demand for managerial, programming, and engineering roles. These trends suggest that while automation may displace certain jobs, it does not provide definitive evidence that it will eliminate your employment prospects entirely. Innovative ideas are emerging to address the challenges posed by technological advancement in a manner that safeguards human welfare. Elon Musk has warned of a significant rise in unemployment due to automation and advocates for the implementation of a universal basic income. Conversely, Bill Gates proposes a different approach, suggesting that governments impose additional taxes on robots used in labor contexts. The outcome of these differing perspectives remains to be seen as the future continues to approach. Interestingly, the robots currently conducting exploration on Mars bear the names Curiosity and Perseverance, reflecting the human traits that propel our quest for progress. In today's world, technology plays a crucial role in our daily lives, and gaining a solid understanding of its mechanics can greatly enhance both your career prospects and personal growth. Technology itself is neutral. It is the choices made by individuals that shape its impact and application. Major tech firms recognize this dynamic and continuously compete for user engagement to boost their profits, leaving society to navigate the implications of these advancements. As a user, your choices can significantly sway the direction of technological development. Here are some practical steps you can take to enhance your digital security and media literacy. Consider using a VPN. A virtual private network can safeguard your data from potential hackers, especially when connected to public Wi-Fi. Review app permissions on your mobile device. Be cautious about the permissions requested by applications. For instance, if a QR code scanning app asks for access to your contacts, it might be overreaching in its data collection. Evaluate your news sources carefully. With the rise of artificial intelligence, creating deceptive content has become easier, making it essential to critically assess the authenticity of audio and video material you encounter.